Welcome back to another episode of Breaking Barriers. I'm your host, Eric Payne. On tonight's topic, so I was out tonight and I ran into someone who watches my podcast material. And they brought up a really good point, and it's known and heard far too often about people that get in trouble always try and play the victim. Let's get one thing straight. If you get in trouble, it is your responsibility to take action and fix what you did. You can't blame anybody else but yourself. You got yourself in that position. Just like me, I went to prison. I put myself in prison. If I wasn't fucking up, there would have been no reason for anybody to come arrest me or anybody to prosecute me. I did it. Stop playing the victim. Though, when I was in prison, I used to hear guys all the time blame somebody else for them being in prison. Dude, why are you blaming somebody else for being in prison? Because an hour later, they're talking about all the dirt they used to do. It's like, that's what I'm talking about. You were the reason you were sitting here in prison getting punished for what you did, not anybody else. You can play the victim all you want, but we all know reality. But let's get down to the victim side of things. Instead of playing the victim, why don't you think about the victim? The people you hurt, like me. I've admitted a long time ago that I've hurt and disappointed a lot of people that knew me and didn't know me, that loved me and hated me. And I still disappointed them because they knew and saw better of me. Even when I couldn't see my true potential, other people could, but I didn't want to listen to what they had to say because to me, their opinion didn't matter. So now here I am, and I'm trying to listen to all these great people, Wes Watson, Brad Lee, Andy Elliott, you name it. I've got a ton of people that I love listening to because their message is so powerful and they've helped me get to where I am. There's a ton of good books. Read them. But back to the victim. To all the victims out there, at least on my behalf, I apologize for the ones that hurt you. I know that there's nothing that I can do or say that'll ever make it okay. Ever. It will never be okay. 1. 2, I know people put you through a lot of stuff, but I don't want you to view yourself as a victim. I want you to view yourself as a warrior, because for the rest of that other person's life that turned you into that victim, you have power over them because you're still here, scot-free, clean. You were the victim. They were the perpetrator. You have the power. You are not a victim. You are a warrior. And keep your head up. I know a lot of people have reminders every day of what happened to them. But instead of dwelling on what happened to you, try and figure out a way to empower that. The person that brought it to my attention about the whole victim side of things, she told me what reminds her every day of the person that hurt them. And I didn't really know what to say, but it gave me a lot of thought to be able to come in here tonight and talk to you all. Because from her point of view as the victim and my point of view as the perpetrator, I totally understood where she was coming from. And I told her, my exact words were, there's nothing that I can do or say that's going to make it okay, and it's not going to make it go away because it happened. Now, if you can forgive them, that's awesome, because I think that's the best step into gaining control of your life and getting your life back, is forgiving what happened. I'm not saying you have to forget what happened, but I would encourage you to forgive. And no matter how it comes out, none of it, whatever happened, whatever the situation may be, none of it is ever your fault. Especially when it comes to domestic violence. Like, You hear it all the time. Oh, well, they had it coming. No, they didn't. Like if a situation's that bad, you need to leave. And if they won't leave you alone, you need to go to the police and get a court order. Oh my God, yes, a convicted felon is saying go to the cops, because that's not who I am. I have a label because I gave myself that label because of my actions when I was younger. But that's not who I am. I want to help people and empower people and get people in the right direction to get their life back, whether you're the perp or the victim. I play both sides because I can see where both parties come from. It's a tough pill to swallow, and it's hard for me to digest different scenarios, because when I see the victim side of things, it's ugly, and it is ugly. But I promise, the person that did it, they are not a victim at all. Take responsibility for your own actions. You fucked up. Own it. That's the only way you're going to be able to keep pushing forward. If you still hold on to the past and what you used to do and how you used to be, and you keep glory daying on that shit, that's exactly how you're going to live. If you think I'm lying, look at your life. I got a buddy that I talk to about once a week, and he's working real hard on himself, but he's still got a lot of flaws that he needs to fix and realize, but I can't do that for him. All I can do is put my piece out there in maybe hopes that somebody grasps a little bit of the information and tries it and just prove me wrong that what I'm telling you isn't accurate. Well, that is my episode for tonight, guys. I appreciate you listening, for the ones that still tune in. If you need anything, I'm not a hard man to find. If you have a comment, leave a comment. If you want to talk, everything is confidential between me and you. It doesn't go anywhere else. You are more than welcome to reach out to me. If you're not following me on Facebook, go follow me on Facebook. If you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, I greatly appreciate it if you subscribe. I need all the subscribers I can get. I love you guys, and I hope you have a blessed night.